Well, I think we can officially consider this a failed experiment because there's absolutely nothing coming. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. There might be. I'm going to stick this in some dirt and see what happens. I don't know if the camera can get a focus on that, but it looks to be some hairs coming out of that. And so we're going to stick it in some dirt and find out. Well, we'll see if anything comes of that. Let's hope. Hello and welcome to my channel, Mary Bourne ND and Gardening with Granny. And it's November and time for a monthly chit chat, sip and chat. Well, October kind of whizzed by, didn't it? We had issues with our freeze dryer that started in August. And if you've been following my channel, August, I had a wonderful harvest, 2 huge cucumbers, and I wanted to freeze dry them. Well, finally, we got the issue resolved. So these are my freeze-dried cucumbers that I plan to do a few things with that I discussed in that video. And I froze peppers and we canned tomatoes. I went to the market and we picked up a huge half bushel of tomatoes. I was trying to avoid that by growing my own tomatoes, but my area isn't big enough to grow enough tomatoes for me to preserve for the winter, even though there is only 2 of us. I like to use tomatoes in soups, spaghetti sauce. I don't do salsa, but I do love to have like a rice and tomato and pepper dish that we call Spanish rice. And that was really fun. We also did a really beautiful autumn tour. I hope you have seen that video where we went to a Amish discount store. I showed you the haul, but on the way and on the way back, we saw some incredibly beautiful trees. And we've had an absolutely fantastic autumn. The trees have been just wonderful. But last night we had a pretty hard frost. I would say it went down to 32, which is freezing. And this morning the grass was coated with white. So I don't suspect we'll have many more beautiful trees left after that. Usually it takes one of those and a heavy rain and then windfall, and bingo, you're into winter here in Michigan. So that was fun. So let's talk about what's going on in November. Whoa, November is going to be a busy month. First of all, tonight, roll back the hour that we gained in the spring. And so if fall back with our clocks this evening. Tuesday is election day. My husband and I have, for the last 10 years, we've been voting through the mail. We're in our 80s. And I can remember when I would wait in line a couple of times. I even had my granddaughters with me And we waited in line and they learned about elections and how you showed your voter card and were able to vote because you were a citizen. So November, yep. Also, coming up is Thanksgiving. Got to get ready for that. So I have Azure pickup tomorrow, and we are getting ready for the Thanksgiving season. That's kind of changed for me. I used to bake a big turkey in the oven and all of the fixings and the dressings and the coleslaw. And it was yams. It was just a wonderful treat, but it got to be too much for me. So my daughter-in-law took over the Thanksgiving dinner, and she used to bring the pies, but now I bring her the turkey a few days before, and I like to brine it. So I have brined it and then brought it to her. I don't know how I'm going to do it this year. I didn't use the turkey from last year. I wasn't feeling well enough. And so they did their own shopping for the turkey. And I love to have leftover turkey. So I really miss having that big turkey. Sometimes my turkeys would be like 23 pounds. And I'd have roaster full of bones and make fabulous turkey bone broth. I loved it. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. We spent the time a few days ago and buttoned up the deck, so everything is covered up and ready for winter. We put a tarp over our table and chairs and kind of protect them from the snow and winter weather. I have a couple more things, a pot to bring in, and my green stalks are now in their covers, but these are zippered covers, and there's some lettuce growing in some. I have to check on it because I don't know how it did during the freezing temperature last night. But it's beautiful sunshine today, so I'm going to be taking that zippered jacket off of the green stalk, probably trim some of the lettuce, and yeah, just a few little chores here and left to do. Also, the day after Thanksgiving, Black Friday, my daughter-in-law do our main Christmas shopping. And this has been a tradition now for many years. And last year, my one granddaughter joined us, and that was fun. And we, eat breakfast, we make a day of it. My days have gotten shorter. Um, in the beginning, Carol and I would arrive at the stores at like 5:30, and her with her tea and me with my coffee. And we'd wait in line all the way around the store basically and take turns warming up in the car. And Black Friday starts on before Thanksgiving even now. It's ridiculous. So there really isn't any Black Friday anymore. They start Black Friday sales like they've already started it day after Halloween. And but it's still fun. It's a tradition that we enjoy. And then shortly after that, it'll be getting ready for Christmas. Some people are already getting ready for Christmas. Uh, so November is going to be a busy time. Um, all prayers that our country is in good hands and that we can enjoy the holidays like we want to, and that next year will be prosperous and beautiful. We'll have the winter months, we will be planting our garden. So come along with me while we plant seeds. I've also got geraniums to propagate, so I'll share that with you. I tried to do caladiums and we'll see how that works out. So stay tuned with my channel. I really appreciate all of you viewing today, and maybe share some of this with your friends. Uh, what are you doing for the winter months? Are you slowing down? Are you learning to get in touch with yourself, your needs, and your what help makes you feel good? Um, Winter is a time to come in and take care of yourself. Don't be so busy with what's going on out there. Learn to search your heart and see what's going on there and what needs to change and what you can look forward to in the future months. So see you in the next video. This is Mary Bourne for the Health of It and Gardening with Granny.